I'd like to welcome y'all back, man. What is this? Episode 15 of Nothin Lose Podcast. 16, 15, y'all fucking with it. That's all that matters. We're getting up there, right?
Yeah.
Listen, the first thing, man, we're going to talk about on the agenda is like this gentrification shit that's going on, right? What you think about it, Josh?
Definitely, well, we know what gentrification is. It's been going on all over the country right now. I feel a lot of people are getting moved and herded out, but a lot of it is because of y'all. Y'all falling for this type of image and lifestyle that shouldn't even be associated with us because it's hood, it's gangsters, ghetto, whatever the case may be, and you're allowing doors to open for other motherfuckers, other people to come in and take advantage.
Get your cuss on, cuz. It's a Nothin Lose Podcast. Fuck that. Push the code. Push the code on.
Oh, yeah. But, you know, basically, if we keep falling for the same trap, then, you know, wherever they herd us to, eventually they're going to start herding us to concentration camps because they try to build up this perception of us through all different types of outlets that we're nothing but a bunch of criminals, and our whole culture, our whole race is revolving around crime. So we gotta look at gentrification and also take advantage of it. They're about to legalize marijuana in Virginia. Well, not decriminalize it. They ain't legalizing it 100% yet. But we gotta take advantage of these things, because if we don't, then we're going to be always the one at the bottom of the totem pole. So when these property values go down, we need to start buying up our own communities. But we also need to stop bringing our property values down in our own communities also. Speaking
of legalizing marijuana, I'm glad you free J Diggs. What the fuck was you doing in Oklahoma with 4 pounds of weed and $12,000 on you? You remember J Diggs, the homie from Vallejo, that's Matt Dre's homeboy, that Messy Marv was beefing with? He came, where J Diggs at? This nigga just got caught for that and was trying to rap his way out of it.
Please let me free.
So the
I ain't own the weed.
Talking about he owes a CBD shit.
Oh, okay.
This is how I look at it, bro. I feel like a lot of rappers bring notoriety to areas, neighborhoods, cities, sets that other people never heard before, and then all of a sudden when they get popularized and people from the UK all over the world want to come and visit, then all of a sudden they start pushing us out. That's when they start like Crenshaw and Slauson. It's a reputable area, but right after Nip got killed, like now y'all starting to gentrify that, starting to make the train go longer. Same way with Brooklyn, with Marcy, gentrifying that, Harlem, and moving a lot of blacks out. You know what I mean? And the property value all the way is already down because there's nothing but fucking gun stores, liquor stores, and hotels around here. So they start shutting down the gun stores, liquor stores, started putting in Whole Foods, Starbucks, Planet Fitness over there, tearing down buildings, and then start moving in and moving your ass out. So when niggas talking about repping these hoods, repping these gangs, if you ain't buying about the block, bro, you ain't talking about shit.
Right,
You need to have some type of ownership.
Yes, sir.
To go with some of that shit you pushing.
No, don't just buy it back, though. Rebuild it too. Don't go ahead and tear it up, and then next thing you know, you wondering why is a million cops on your block every night because y'all niggas are shooting each other every night. So rebuild the block also.
That's what my nigga Thundercat was doing too, man. Nip, he was building up the block and brought it back.
Salute.
R.I.P. Also, we gonna push, man. I hate talking about it, but we gotta talk about it. This nigga Takesha.
I like that. Oh man. What's she doing now though? What's she doing now?
Takesha a cold bitch. Hey look, to the point where Takesha to try to tell old Snoop about Snoop cheating, started calling him a snitch.
I heard Snoop didn't jump on the porch till he was 18. I'm just saying.
But the thing about it is, right? If we keep it all the way G real, if you look at how Tekashi was moving, he was able to go in Chicago, play around, and be uncensored. He was able to go in Dallas. Oh, when that nigga went to LA, they was on his bumper.
Yes, they was.
Not only on his bumper, they caught him a few times.
Everybody was on the live. We looking for her. Where's she at?
Thanks. You had Slim on his line. You had the homie, which was actually Snoop. Now, this is my thinking. The homie from Brick Squad. Damn, I'm drawing a blank.
Was it Frenchie?
Nah. Not that Brick Squad. It's a gang in Long Beach called Brick Squad, Northside Crips. Jabberlope.
Oh
So,
yeah, I remember him. Yeah.
Jabberlope was on his line. Jabberlope pulled up to the hotel and was like looking for him. Jabberlope
Oh yeah,
caught
when
his
they
car.
came with all them niggas and shit.
Yeah.
Oh,
The
yes,
Crips
he
was
did,
pushing a
bro.
bumper. Now think about this. All of a sudden,
Yeah.
Jabberlope gets locked up, still been locked up, and you get out and now you beefing with Snoop. Then on top of that, your ghetto pass was the Hoovers. Everybody know you don't trust the Hoovers. You don't trust no LA niggas, really, but you really don't trust them niggas. So,
They grime is.
the grind.
Lord.
Them niggas don't even call themselves Crips no more. They the criminals.
Oh
The Hoover
yeah.
criminals.
Yeah, they did switch. They jumped.
Bro,
Yeah.
to the point where they had one nigga, I forget his name, that was supposed to be from Hoover, signed to Treyway, right? The only person that was signed, they had the chain. The second the niggas started getting locked up, the niggas sold the chain to niggas they was beefing with. Not only sold the chain to the niggas they was beefing with, started telling what a nigga baby mama was, just slimy. But at first he was Treyway this and Treyway that. Well, that's what you get. I foresee this story going bad, Sam.
Woo.
I believe you gonna get knocked down on live.
That's what I said. That's exactly what I
You'll
said.
be going live and
You
get
gonna be
knocked
up there
smooth down.
Talking cash here too. Oh yeah, I'm the king of the boom. He gonna knock him out.
Going
They ain't gonna
live.
know he gonna be out sleeping and everything.
Nah, not sleep. Somebody gonna put one in your noodle
Yeah.
or live. It's gonna be bad. What you think? Hold on, man. We go get into this. So look, I went through a period in life, right? So I was pushing the cold line, I was in the streets. A lot of times I was in and out of the bank and all of that. So it was a lot of stuff I missed that people was talking about. Like this movie, Sunset Park and Coach Carter and this. And even when I got in so young, like I was missing like the wrestling episodes.
Yeah.
So I was still in the wrestling, but I was missing it because I was dibbling and dabbling. So I was running to the wrestling joints and I ran into this. It's a dude named Pat Patterson. He a cold beast. Pat Patterson.
He's a disgusting
individual. Bro, listen.
Cesspool.
I don't know how I ran across it, like on YouTube. Like it'll be like this related video. So I clicked on it. So I guess Vince McMahon was on the Phil Donahue show, and he had Pat Patterson, and there was another dude they made resign that was pushing a cold line, sexually molesting the wrestlers, like grabbing them, harassing them, and if you ain't do what they wanted you to do, they was quitting. And mind you, these is 7 foot, 300-pound grown men, solid muscle. Talk about dudes that's like abnormal.
You know what it made me think of though, right?
What?
The Terry Crews situation. When everybody was like, how did this big ass dude get touched on and all that? But they've been running after these big ass bodybuilder booties for a long time. So y'all bodybuilders, there's somebody out there hunting y'all booties. So
This is my thought pattern first, right? So I'm like, man, Vince McMahon ain't with the shenanigans, bro.
yeah, he definitely was.
So Vince McMahon was like, bro, if you see the episode, it's hilarious. You going back and forth with the dude. So Vince McMahon like, listen, all of them dudes have resigned. We ain't rocking with them, et cetera, et cetera. So I'm like, bro, let me look into this. Let me see. I'm thinking like that's the end of the story. Bro, Vince McMahon been running with dude till this day. Vince McMahon hired my man back. Now, mind you, this is a 80-something-year-old man who's still whooping people backstage, pinning them. He whooping 20-year-olds,
He
bro.
won the belt.
Facts.
He won
Bro,
the belt.
he's so old, he really can't even move. He done hit people with the fake bottle, stomped you 3 times, and picked you and got the belt.
No.
Bro, the won the belt like 4 times. So, like, then now, mind you, all of them already knowing that, right? So, he comes out, I guess, like, on one of the WWE, like, they got, like, a reality show, like, where you gotta live in or something like that.
Oh, like to become a wrestler?
Yeah, like that type deal. So, he on one of them, and he, like, it's like 2014. He was like, yeah, my partner died. Nigga, that wasn't your partner. You was married to the nigga. You was married and your husband died. Then he was like, yeah, I want to come out, bro. You came out in the 70s. You just coming out on tape. He was pushing a cold line, bro. And my thing was, I watched the interview with Psycho Sid. Now, it put me into, it kind of made me understand women more, right? So it put me in the mindset. When I remember when I was little, I was, bro, like, that was the strongest nigga Psycho Sid Vicious. Bro, the king of the power bomb. Bro, Psycho Sid was like, he was like, man, I was 19. He was like, they came and picked me up. He was like, me and Vince went and worked out hard, went back to the hotel room, took a shower. He was like, the Pat Patterson dude said something crazy, like, oh man, look at the butt on him. Whoa, whoa. He like, what? So later on, he was like, oh, I got the big dude. He grabbed Psycho Sid like around the waist, like in the hammerlock. Psycho Sid, like, he like, man, I'm breathing fast, scared. He like, I broke the hammerlock. I was like, nah, you ain't got me. I'm going to my hotel room. So he was like, hey man, it's a lightning storm. I think he said it was in Canada. He was like, man, it's a lightning storm supposed to be happening. He was like, man, I ain't trying to see no lightning storm. Psycho Sid, now mind you, if y'all don't know who Psycho Sid is, go look him up. Dude is like 7 feet tall. Like 320 pounds of muscle though. Psycho Sid was like, he was laying in the bed and he kept hearing dude's feet steps. He thought he was hearing dude's feet steps. I said, bro, that's shook. Bro, so imagine somebody pressing a line on a woman like that, sexually harassing them at their job, bro.
Man.
Could you imagine your boss gripping you up?
Hey, hold on.
Like either you gonna do this or you gonna work at Chipotle. What you gonna do? What you gonna do?
Depends on how much I get paid. It's a 6-figure job. Yo, what you want me to do, man? What you want me to do?
Josh, what the shit
right back up in there. What I gotta do to keep this job? Okay, no problem.
You just gonna let him flow, you going all the way.
Oh, so she can do whatever she wants. She give me a 6
that's a man. Ain't no
oh, man. Hell no, ain't no
Pat
man
Patterson.
really feel on me. I'm a quarter two, and me too. Bitch, fuck you. I've been sexually harassed. I think I need $1 million.
This the thing, right? So, all of them dudes that made all of these lawsuits, all of these allegations, Vince McMahon, bro, in 1990, the nigga made $2 billion that year. Bro, Vince McMahon for every case.
Supposedly.
He said supposedly. Vince McMahon, the most gangster nigga I've ever seen in my life, bro. The little white dude was like, yeah, I was an announcer. He was like, a young man's trying to sleep with me, and he fired me because I wouldn't sleep with him. He said, nigga, you got fired because you was trash. You didn't know how to do your job. He said, if you knew how to do your job, you would have got fired.
You had a grace period.
He said, you had a grace period.
You were an incompetent worker. You did not.
Bro, the coldest part what the white boy said. The white boy was like, yeah, you ain't fired me, Vince. You didn't do nothing. He was like, the dude who fired me, who gave me the papers, was like, man, I understand where you coming from. You can stay in my crib until you get yourself together. Hey, bro, the nigga Vince rebuttal, he was like, that just go to show you how loving we are. He was like, Vince took his whole story and fucked him up. He said, we let you stay there for free. He said, come on, bro. WWE is for the people. I said, this nigga Vince is a beast.
That's like a nigga fucking your girl, and he was like, see, bro, I told you she was a hoe. I did you a favor.
That's true. I wouldn't get mad at him. I wouldn't get mad at myself and her.
Oh, man.
Because I would have to realize, yo, she ain't my girl. It was just my turn. If another nigga can get you that easy,
Oh man.
You gotta be strong. You gotta be a soldier.
You gotta be
Thanks. You
don't
gotta
put no
fight
blood
temptation.
in the mouth. Don't bruise an eye.
Bro.
Nothing, you know what I'm saying?
I don't pep with these. Come on, bro. I'm pimping from the mouth. If I take you back after that, I'm gonna rake you over the coals.
So hell no. I want both. I want
It kind of depends. It kind of depends on who you cheated on me with too. If you cheated on me with a white boy, bro, you get a pass.
If you cheat on me with a girl, you get a pass.
Facts. Girl or white boy, they ain't on that.
Nah, you tell me a white boy probably will hurt my heart. I'm like, bitch, did he have more money?
I wouldn't care.
What?
Bro, listen.
Oh, I'd have heard.
You can have, bro, listen. You could be a white boy and have all the money in the world. Bro, the man, they ain't gonna go knock you. Listen, what's the dude who owned the Clippers?
What's that dude name? I forgot his number.
Listen, the white dude, this is a multi-billionaire who owned the Clippers. Bro, old girl was getting ran through the streets of LA. This nigga was a billionaire. Bro, listen. Stedman. Bro, listen. If you can have a bag, bro. You can have a bag. It don't matter. It don't matter. If one of the Morris Chestnut niggas knock your girl around. If a bald nigga with a gold tooth, what you gotta say? The producer.
He ain't lying. We've literally had this conversation like more than a few times. If it's a white dude, I get a pass. If it's a girl, I get a pass.
If it's a light-skinned nigga too.
It was a light skin.
You ain't doing what I'm doing.
In his words, if it's some big black nigga that work at the shipyard, he's done.
Any dark-skinned nigga with dirty Timberlands, I'm gonna fight you and that nigga. I know he ruined it.
So he ain't lying.
Any nigga who look like he don't get it often, bro, if you get my girl, it's a wrap. We break it up and move it out. If you get a little light skinned nigga with some green eyes, oh, she just thought he was cute. Like, hey, we can work through this.
She couldn't resist the temptation. Bro.
It's a little white boy. She experimenting. If it's a girl I got next, like I'm not tripping. But if it's a dark skinned bald head nigga with dirty Timbs, I'm gonna burn this whole house to the ground. I swear to God. I'm killing everybody. I know he ain't take the boots off. He had the boots off. And he gonna say that. Bro, your ass up like a hot wing. What else we gonna talk? Oh, look, the new GTA 5 is coming. Hey, look, you talking about memes that's hilarious? When niggas say the PS5 is secure?
Oh, man. You got to do what you got to do.
All the dudes.
Secure the PS5.
All the dudes that's knocking the old white woman. They're like, yo, the PS5 is secure.
You got to secure.
Bro, listen, why I was playing PS4 yesterday, like I think yesterday or the day before yesterday. So I'm telling the homie, I'm like, come on, bro. I'm like, you can chill with your girl anytime, my nigga. Like, we on 2K. So she was like, no, you can't. I was like, my nigga, if she leave, you can come sleep on my couch. You good. So she was like, don't worry about it. He get that PS5. I said, ma'am, listen. I apologize. I didn't know the PS5 was on the line. I take everything back.
Shut the fuck up now.
I said, listen, my views is mine and mine alone. I said, he always talk about you, how nice your hair is. I said, we just gonna play one game in the rack and then you go for the rest of the night. With the PS5, we on the Alliance and rap. And this is my thoughts. You know Grand Theft Auto is gonna come out on the PS4 first, but the PS5 is coming out. It's gonna come out on the PS5 too. If Grand Theft Auto was in any city, what city would you pick it to be in?
I definitely want to see Chi-Town, probably about
Chicago.
80s, 90s era.
Okay.
80s, 90s era when the projects was still up. You know, it's gonna be crazy though. You know,
Pretty Graves, Harold Ickes,
Yeah,
Westside, K-Town, Ghost Town,
Robert Taylor.
Ill Town, Robert Taylor Homes.
Yeah, reason I wanted to see it over there because it was just so wild over there in Chicago back then. You had buildings shooting at each other, niggas sniping from buildings. You had the drive-bys, niggas taking over buildings. They ain't taking over blocks, they taking over buildings. Bro, just imagine you do that shit in a video game. That shit'd be wild. Nigga, you can't walk through a nigga hood. This niggas is literally sniping at your ass. Boom, from a 20-story building and shit. Man,
I'm gonna tell you the worst and scariest thing you could do. So, if people don't know or been in Chicago at that time, which I had, so Chicago and New York is similar to where every place else that has projects, what they consider projects, like a 1-story building.
Yeah, 2-story buildings.
Bro, listen. The biggest projects was Capri Greens at the time. The second biggest was Queensbridge.
Nah, it was Robert Taylor's. Robert Taylor's was the biggest.
I think Robert Taylor's homes was gone first.
They was gone?
Yeah, I think
they was shut it down.
So it was Robert Taylor homes, Capri Greens, and then Queensbridge. Yeah. So listen, a project building might be like 8 stories high. Now think about this. Think about the baddest chick. Like if Rihanna told you, listen, come to my building. Like, listen, I got weed, my mom's gone, and you 17, 18, right? When you get to the building, it's 500 niggas in front of the building. Banging. I'm talking about banging hard. Where you from, folks? Don't hide like how your hat straight. Where you from, folks? I ain't from nowhere, my guy. Listen, just going. We going up to see Keisha? Alright. Now, if you make it past phase 1, and this is a video game.
That's phase 1.
That's phase 1.
That's phase 1.
Making it to the building. Yeah. Just making it to the building is phase 1.
You got talk options though. X is the just say fuck y'all niggas. Squares to say respectfully no, I'm nowhere. You know, triangles direct your shit.
Bro, you not making it off that block. If you give any type of aggression, you will have to back out and start shooting. But you're not going to win that gun battle either. Because, mind you, it's like, just imagine 100 people in front of the building and they press you. So you're not going to, your heart is going to be pumping fit. Right. So listen, if you make it past phase 1, that's phase 1 of the video game. The phase 2 is the lobby. The lobby. It's 100 more niggas in the lobby. Now in the lobby, you got people over here hustling. You got people shooting dice. You know what I mean? CeeLo, Craps, 7-4, 10-4, Lil Joe in the back door, all of that. They pressing the line. Hey, yo, my man. So they trying to get you to gamble. Yo, my man, you rock with the dice with it? Nah, I'm straight. Yo, my man, you got a bogey? You got a cigarette? Nah, I don't smoke. You got a square? That's what they call it. Yeah. You got a square? Nah, I got no square. So that's phase 2. You done made it past phase 2. The phase 3... Now they have the stairwell, right? You can take the stairs up, or they have the elevator. Mm-hmm. If you take the stairwell, let's say she's on the 6th floor. Every floor is gonna be niggas on every floor. Now, if you take the elevator, it's like a rack over the elevator, right? Like for the light. They snatch the rack down, take a hammer and pop. They call it a dead drop. So they pop all the light bulbs in there and put it back. So when you, now mind you get on the elevator, you just see 100 niggas, and you the only person in the elevator that's pitch dark. So you done press number 8. So the joint gonna stop on number 6. Sometimes the door open. What I heard, people just start shooting in the elevator and snatch your money, or people just beat you up, snatch your money. So mind you, you gotta make it to floor 8. Now that's phase 3. Make it to phase 3.
Imagine take over that building in a video game though. That shit would be crazy.
Facts. So if you can make it to the top floor and then make your way all the way down, that'd be crazy. You gonna have to use a cheat code, bro. You not use a cheat code. Nah, the ammo that is.
Hell no. Yo, my cousin told me a story about he said he went he a Virginia boy like me though. But he went to Cabrini Green when he was living out there in Chicago to cop some bud and shit. And nigga, he said, I should have known so I was up, cuzzo. When the nigga said, do we need to smoke that bad? I should have known it was He said, so he pulled up there. He said, he with 4 people, him, his 2 homeboys, and Josie. And I think they called him Josie because he was some Puerto Rican nigga, but it was supposed to really be Jose. But they kept calling him Josie because they disrespectful or some shit. So like, Josie, you stay in the car because you ain't allowed to come. And then it was like, cuzzo, you don't say shit because you ain't from around here. They hear your accent, they gonna jump on you. So he said he'd get down there. He said they went down to the basement. I guess the basement was like them niggas' headquarters. He said they had like pounds everywhere. They holding keys like babies. They said that shit was so loud. He said he ain't never seen shit like that. And he said, well, cuzzo, I ain't gonna lie. We only got like a dub, but the bag was like this big though. But he said, I swear to God, I'll never go out there again. I said, damn. That was my only experience about Cabrini Green.
If they rock with you, they gonna show love.
Yeah.
But the funniest thing, I was in something called OP. Like this was called Orchard Projects. It's at the NAP. So I'm over there with the guys, like we smoking, we chilling. So dude brings, this is the funniest thing I ever seen, bro. Dude brings a white feed over there, right? So he was like, listen, like up now, we looking at him approaching the building. So we like, yo, what is they on? So he was like, listen, they real aggressive over here, right? So this is what I'm gonna do. He was like, you give me the money. I'm gonna go in the building and get the rock. You just stay right here, all right? He was like, just approach the building, like, make sure you got my back, I got your back. You got my back? He was like, yeah, I got your back. So he walks to the front of the building. So dude is a shyster. So he go in the building, so like 10 minutes, so I follow him. So I'm like, yo, I see him leaving out the back of the building. He didn't come to the rock. Let's hop the back of the building and hop on the bus. So dude is just out there. So my man is like, yo, my man, you got the time? So seeing his watch, so I'm like, oh, they finna rob me. So he's like, yo. So I'm like, man, I'm gonna give dude some love. I was like, bro, you better just hop in your car and leave. Like, yeah, you better. I said, my nigga, he ain't coming back. He ain't coming back.
Yeah, fucked up.
They beat the little white boy up and chased him. Took his watch. He got away. They ain't stole his car though. My man went through the back of the building on him quickly. Left him for dead. You make it through. Matter of fact, they kind of had something like that. I just thought about it. GTA 4. GTA 4, the Liberty City story. Bro, remember when they was in the Bronx?
Bro, they won't take it over no projects.
They wasn't taking over no projects.
They had no snipers and no rules, no goddamn nigga. Nah, bro, it wasn't the same. But
you did kind of have to take over that building because you remember when the Puerto Rican niggas got into it and they had the cameras in there, the video cameras. You had to go in there. They just had to take over that one building. They just had to have to take over the whole thing.
Yeah. But it'll be way liver, man, if you could do like take over multiple buildings and different projects and shit. Even take over blocks though. You know what I'm saying? I like the whole empire building though with video games. If you build empire, whatever it is, just take over territory. I love that shit, man. I love doing shit like that, man. That shit
like San Andreas, we used to be able to take over blocks.
Yes.
Bro, I don't know what the Mexicans was on in San Andreas. Them niggas was on steroids.
Yo, them niggas used to be
the Largos.
The Vargos was vicious.
Bro, you can have a bang out with an owl for the Vargos. Bro, the ballers, of course, the ballers was the Bloods. They was easy to knock down. Yeah. Bro, them Mexicans won't play.
Nah, there was a few of them ballers though that was on it though.
You know what I realized? The smaller ballers.
Yeah.
The really little territories.
They would be coming from days.
But the thing was, they always came like in a pack. So if you had like a rocket launcher, you just turn them all up. The Vargos came 20. Them niggas be hopping out the trash can, coming from behind you, coming from the front of you. Which is true. Like the Mexicans got tactics, bro. They on their knee. Another me personally, if I thought about it, I would want to see like a city. You already been to Miami. I want to see down south, bro.
Down south.
I want to see something like Memphis, Tennessee.
Ooh, don't say Memphis.
Memphis. I want to get gully. Either Memphis or like Baton Rouge or Jackson, Mississippi. I want to see some real country cricket in New Orleans.
But I want to see. I would love to see New Orleans, but you know they tore down a lot of their projects too. So I want to see like during the whole project era though, when they had all them projects up like Magnolia. The Calio and all them shit.
CP3 and all that.
Yeah, I want to see that. I would like to see it like that. No, like matter of fact, it start off like when the project's still up, but then you know what I'm saying, end after Katrina, and you know after Katrina that shit just go crazy. You know what I'm saying? That shit crazy though. I would like to see it like that though. Yeah.
Well, I met a lot of people that went through Katrina that told me they was hearing like explosions, like bombs, like so like. They said they thought the government was blowing up the levees.
They might have been. Look, I can't put it past none of these mothers in office, man.
That just goes back to what I was saying at first. Niggas wasn't really knowing about New Orleans like that. We know about Mardi Gras, but like Cash Money and No Limit kind of brought us into the world. Yeah, they put them on the map. They kind of brought you into that world of, you know what I mean? So we blow it up. Don't own none of it. Nigga, do you not know C Murder was a millionaire and still lived in the projects?
I believe it. Cause
you're retarded.
You know, C Murder was
Free C Murder, but you
deep in
retarded.
the projects though.
But look where you at now.
I know.
I get it, but I don't get it. I'm gonna keep it tall, like I told the one rapper nigga. I was like, listen, everybody has this persona. I'm keeping it real, keep it fake, my nigga. I'm gonna keep it tall, keeping it real. Fuck my life over. Don't ever keep it real. I'm only gonna keep it real with like loved ones, or if you in the left titty, bro. I don't keep it. I'm not keeping it real with nothing. I ain't on none of that. Like, I'm not trying to impress you. I don't subscribe to Cool G. I'm not cool. I'm not your homie. None of that.
No.
Then so. What also somebody was trying to get across, like my girl, the producer, kind of made me think, like, I don't be wanting to put too much out there, right? But for the youth, like, to know and, like, really recognize what's going on. Because what they pushing today, right? Now, the snitch culture is going to work good for the police, right? They don't have to do their job. They don't have to do no investigating. You giving them what they want. They taking down whole organizations.
Bro, and the self-snitching culture, because I just seen a nigga right today on World Star. He done stole some lady purse, bro. Take the whole thing. Then on World Star, count the money with his face. I said, Lord.
Bro, I seen one. This was funny, but it wasn't funny. I seen some nigga in the penitentiary like they was down south. They was rapping. This old World Star.
Oh, yeah, I see that.
Dude had the shake in his hand, right? So he making the beat. So the nigga was like, yeah, I keep engaged to old snitch. He just hooked him. Wop, 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 wop. He's like, you don't tell. I got the paperwork. Dude was so scared. He made him lay on his back strip. Now, that's the side they don't show you and don't tell you. But, like, I'm going to stress again and again, bro. You can get a job, my nigga. You can get a, like what the boy Troy Ave said, the streets of Memphis, it kind of is, bro. I've never seen not one person own a mansion, own a Ferrari, own none of that off the streets. Like, it's gonna bring nothing but how they get paid, champion. So, that's how you believe that, like, you gonna, like, get all this money, you're gonna escape, you're going to the penitentiary, your people's gonna die, you're gonna get banged on, your girl gonna get done dirty, they gonna keep splitting your chick, your friends gonna hit your chick, you're gonna lose money, like, all of that. It's gonna go all bad. And the thing is, what you gonna do? Is you gonna keep it tall, or you gonna roll over? You could be on a run for the rest of your life, champ, just because you told on somebody. I've seen people just somebody put that on your jacket and it not be true. I've seen people, he didn't put it to you like this. Word of mouth, somebody put something on your name. Okay, Mac Dre, right? The rapper Mac Dre. So he was out in Kansas City doing the show with another rapper, a Crip rapper from Kansas named Fat Tone. We're gonna wrap it up pretty soon. Basically, Mac Dre had wanted to go get some weed like 3 in the morning. He leaves out in his van with one of his other mans. They driving. A car pulls up and shoots through, hits the driver. They veered off in the woods and hit a tree. Mac Dre goes through the windshield and died. So they out there looking for Mac Dre. They found Mac Dre. What happened was another rapper that he was rapping with years before had a murder trial, which everybody knew he kind of did. He spanked the case and talked about it. He had another trial, like he spanked the case. So everybody was like, yo, Fat Tone did it. Now, the thing was, if he would have came out immediately, like, bro, I ain't do this, that was my man's, etc., probably would have been dead. He let it go on for probably like a month until he came out and said, nah, I ain't do that. And he only said it once. It was on for him, though. Niggas put the money, like, you think in your head, like, you're going to tell on somebody, like, people won't put money on your head. They put money on his head. He got caught in Las Vegas, shot 16 times, broad daylight, killed. While the dude who did it on camera. They didn't even know he did it on camera. The Mac Minister, allegedly. Dude will get exposed. My nigga, you was on camera. Like, yo.
Camera allegedly.
You know, Bay Area niggas funny, yo, my nigga allegedly, bro, they got your face on camera and you was on Crime Stops. But I guess allegedly. Because I don't want to put that on you, Matt Minister. But yeah, pop my man down allegedly. And now he's locked up for that murder. So the thing is, if somebody wants you, like I told you, bro, they smacked JFK in broad daylight. Somebody wants you, this is going to go bad, like the world's going to see, but this is the bad thing about it. He's going to be the biggest rapper of all time, bro.
You think?
Look, I'm not, listen, hear me out. Hear me out. I'm not saying the realest, the greatest lyricist. He's going to be the biggest rapper. I'm talking about sales-wise.
He might sell a great amount after they kill his ass on camera.
That's going to be the biggest rapper. He's going to be the highest selling rapper of all time.
I can't see it. No. Still can't see it being the highest sales. How much sales you think he got now, though? Now.
I think he just got like 5 million or something.
Yeah, that's what I'll be.
Now, mind you, who else is getting 5? Jay-Z not even getting 5 million sales when he drop an album. Come on, bro.
No, not anymore.
And there's Jigga.
Yeah, not anymore.
You can't name people that's making 5 million. So imagine this, right? Diamond is 10 million. Just think about the worst rapper or them niggas who OD, who they got killed, that did stupid stuff. Imagine how they selling millions and selling thousands after their death. How they wasn't doing that before. Certain rappers like my nigga Nipsey, he deserved that type of. But Victory Lap,
don't be wildin'.
Victory Lap was out a whole year. Then after his death, you got
Yeah. Y'all
niggas wasn't rocking with it. That shit was fake.
Yeah, that was fake.
This is the thing. When you're not here no more, people could be like, oh, how did he die? They think you got some message in your music. My nigga, if you get smacked on camera, like just imagine what he went through. Because I know what's going to happen. Like, you're going to do these shows. When you go to some place where people don't care, it's probably going to be the West Coast. It's either going to be the West Coast or somewhere down south where they're going to give it up. When somebody crack you in your head with a bullet on camera, you're going to go so viral. That next album you put out, that joint going to sell like 1 billion copies. This thing is going to be crazy.
Oh, man. His family can only hope.
Yeah, I think I'm with Josh. Like, it works for other people. Like, of course, when Nip passed, you know, people heard about what he was doing and it made them want to listen to his stuff. We know what 6ix9ine about. So granted, people might be curious and might stream his shit for about a week, but do you think it's really gonna, like, on some top selling of all time type shit? Or do you think he just gonna be like super popular for like a week? Or until he's buried?
Man, I have that year. I give him that year. He'll probably sell a nice amount. But
I have the most unpopular opinion, and I'm gonna keep it tall. Y'all not gonna like it. I don't like the kid. I would like to see you dead, but I will say this: you're probably one of the most entertaining niggas, bro. And this nigga's funny. I'm gonna tell you,
entertaining though. Did
you see what he slept? Did you see what he slept with? What you call it, baby mother? Chief Keef?
Oh yeah. So loud.
Yo, my nigga, that's a move I will pull. If we beefing and I got that type of bread, I'm going to get you a BM, I'm taking it on the town, and I'm slutting off on camera. Bro, listen, you beef with a nigga when he got his baby moms. Then listen, he waited at 3 o'clock in the morning, went on O Block,
Hold on, 20 seconds.
Facts.
20 seconds.
Bro,
niggas see some headlights, oh, no, it's time to go.
Bro, his mentality is fame by any means necessary.
Wait, no.
And it's hilarious.
No, why we say that, though? The baby. You heard the story about the baby?
Nah, the baby a real nigga.
What's up with the baby? I said I didn't believe it. No. I believe the story, though. But they say the dude baby that knocked out, he claimed that was all a publicity stunt. And said that it wasn't basically you didn't get to see the fight on camera. You just seen them arguing at first, and then they cut back. The nigga got his drawers around his ankles and shit, some weird shit. Well, goddamn laid out on the ground with bleeding and leaking and stuff. But he said that was all a publicity stunt though.
Ooh, what guy was this? Was this the one that happened in like the mall?
Yeah, last year. Okay. Cam Coldheart, that's what they called the dude. But I always believe it was fake anyway, just cause I didn't see the fight. But nah, I'm gonna tell you when I start really seeing that shit. When them niggas checked the baby in Atlanta And that shit just seemed so weird to me that these niggas was trying to check him, but like they was like a whole block away. But you know, the baby was like, nah, I ain't asking for no permission, nah, I don't do no, you know what I'm saying? He was saying that shit. And I was with him at that time, but I was just seeing like, yo, that shit don't seem right. And then I see this nigga beefing with Cam Cohart, and he supposedly knocked him out. And I was like, damn, that shit didn't seem right. But I really knew it when this nigga Cam Cohart got on line and video, and just the way this nigga was talking, like, yeah, nigga, you know what I'm saying? He was saying, like, I don't know, it just seemed fabricated to me. It just seemed all made up to me. So
I'm gonna keep it tall. It might be some validity to what you're saying. Somebody, this my young homie, right? My young homie, my homie from the lot. He was like, listen, bro. He was like, really think about it. He was like, you never thought how the nigga Young Dolph, after something happened to him, he'll just have a whole song made up about it. He was like, he said, how can somebody let off 100 shots?
That's what I
like at night, it don't hit nothing. Like, I thought about it. I was like, yo, once you shoot the car like 15 times, you see the bullets ain't going through or nothing. Like, it takes a certain amount of nuts. If you never shot a gun before, bro, most niggas will get all 6, 7 shots. And if it's a crowded place and you catch a nigga like, yo, he right here, you gonna let off, ba 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 ba, you might get that. You not going ba 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 ba, and you know it wasn't a machine gun. Like it wasn't like a nigga shot a K at him. Like a nigga was shooting like handguns, a whole 100 shots. Stood there, you know, me and bro was out there. That year, Charlotte, I was at the club. I was at the club. When I went out, I was like, I don't know.
Yeah.
Then I think like 2 days later, he wound up dropping that song. Then something else happened. He dropped that song. So I do believe some of these dudes.
When you speak on Dolph though, remember it was even before they shot this shit out. The nigga posted all over social media.
That's her nigga. She love you, though. That's why I'm like, man, this conversation
but
I'm rap for thighs, baby.
On social media though, they posted.
Put the camera on her.
Dog posted though, he had the bulletproof truck though. So I'm like, yo, when you posted all over social media, you had this bulletproof truck, and then niggas go shoot the same bulletproof truck that everybody know that you just bought.
I'm gonna put it to you like this, my nigga. I said it before and before again. I'm rocking with Dolph with this. Be fake, nigga. Do that. You don't want nobody to shoot at you 100 times for real. You know what happens when somebody shoots at you 100 times for real, bro? Listen, if this is gonna boost up your street, I'm gonna tell you like this, right? Niggas who try to get their street cred boosted up, it's a rapper. Usually rappers in California usually get it bad. Niggas usually see you. It's a rapper named Kafani. You heard of not Mozzie. You heard of Filthy Rich?
Filthy Rich, yeah.
So look.
He a Bay Area rapper, right?
Yeah, he's from Oakland. Listen, this is not funny, but it's funny. So this nigga Filthy Rich was beefing with Kafani. Kafani said, yo, I'm gonna go on this nigga block and shoot my video. So when he went on the nigga block to shoot his video, the nigga was like, yo, what you doing over here? You don't shoot my video. Like, you got a gun on? I ain't got no gun on. I just want to know what you was doing over here. Seconds later, bah, 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 live on camera. Shot the nigga down, right? The nigga's paralyzed from the neck down. For the rest of his life, he lost over 100 or something pounds. Don't you think it would have been smarter for the nigga to buy a bulletproof truck and be like, the nigga shot at me 100 times? You could have went in his same neighborhood and had your homeboy shoot at your truck 100 times in his neighborhood. Yo, I went to the nigga neighborhood. The nigga shot at me 100 times, blood. The nigga couldn't even kill me. I left out, then I'm dropping every song about that, my nigga. You was walking around this nigga neighborhood like you was John Gotti or something and got shot 4 times and now you paralyzed. You missed a whole 96 shots. And now you can't even make songs no more. I ain't trying to joke you, bro. You ain't struggling with the trap. I apologize, because the Bay Area niggas is cool. I'm wrong for that. I'm a filthy nigga.
Don't shoot me.
You're not gonna shoot me, bitch. But yeah, like the nigga talking with gang. But it's wrong. You shouldn't have went on that man.
Don't shoot me, bitch.
Listen. Keeping it real is overrated, bro. Y'all niggas stop trying to keep it real, bro. They should come with a price tag you're not willing to pay. One bullet can change your life. Your life forever. So a nigga shooting at the truck, it's unfallible. It's not real, but that nigga's smart. He's a businessman.
Mm-hmm.
Like he talked that talk. So if that nigga, I thought about it. I was like, bro. Matter of fact, my girl was like, it was Born Music because that was the same video I was playing. I played the 100 Shot videos for her, and I was like, yo. I was like, yo. The nigga in the video, the nigga grabbing a handful of bullets. I see this nigga young dog for Tyler. He was like, yeah, 100 shots. And man, that. Salute to my niggas keeping it fake out there.
That nigga let it rain the bullets on them.
This nigga was picking up bullets and trying. Salute to them. I'm a real one too. I support keeping it fake, bro. It's here, bro. Oh, did he get shot for real though?
Yes.
Damn, yeah. So Dolph, hey Dolph, listen, start keeping it real, my nigga. Fuck being real, bro. Now you can start keeping it real. You got shot for real.
Don't keep it fake. Just keep it yourself. Keep it peace.
Ask 50 what happens when keeping it real goes wrong. That nigga got the permanent dimple, bro. You heard when 50 used to rap? How his voice used to be?
Nah.
In Chicago, they got a saying called "I'll change you." Niggas change you. Like his whole tone, he can't even say certain words now. Puff dies, He talk like that. He's like a nigga shot his tongue when he shot his tooth too. But it sounds.
Man.
So it's like 50-50. You can keep it real when something tragic can happen to you and it can be over for you. Or something tragic can happen to you and it can be cool. Damn. The nigga slipped for 100, caught it too.
Oh, yeah.
We got shot like 11 times or
I don't
something?
think Slim was fake though. I don't think Slim
Hell
was
nah,
fake.
he wasn't fake.
I told a bitch nigga holla. I told a bitch nigga holla.
Hey, bro, listen. This is how you. Hey, look. Hey, the kid keeping it fake is my nigga Tekashi. Listen, when I see this, I died laughing. So Tekashi was trying to go into the. I don't know if they was in the Palladium. They was like some stadium, right? Blind niggas showed up and Slim. You remember when Slim caught him?
I think I did.
So Slim was like, you can just tell the security, watch out.
Yeah, the niggas like,
you gonna do it, right?
Fuck Treyway. The niggas ain't say nothing like
Facts.
He was like, fuck Treyway. Treyway niggas like.
Facts. Listen, bro, listen. It was like 12 of y'all niggas right there, right? It was like 5 real blood niggas that was on your bumper. Slim said, listen, the bodyguards, none of my people gonna do nothing. Me and you. Mano y mano, nigga. Fuck Treyway. Where we at? Fuck Treyway. Kept saying it to him. He was like, I'm in LA, blood. Behind the security. This nigga behind a 300-pound. Nigga, Slim like your side. Don't move.
Nigga was holding on to the back of his shirt.
Bro, I put it on God. Slim would have washed you, bro. Slim would have beat you from there all the way to the Lakers Staples Center or something, bro.
Tekashi knew what's up.
Tekashi really knew what's up. I'm in LA, blood. I'm in your city. Man, listen, for y'all that don't know, what's wrong with this situation is when somebody bang on your set, when somebody say fuck your set, it's primary to do it back. If you don't do it back, it's called being marked out.
Niggas gonna be like, okay.
Facts.
fuck Treyway. Okay. Okay, son.
All you had, bro, y'all was that deep with security. Well, you should have threw treetop up and just put a big F you right there and see how it would have went.
They probably didn't know how to throw it up for real. You know they East Coast niggas. We got like 9 Trey and shit. Yeah.
Nah, it's some 9 Trey niggas that's with it. Jim Jones and them niggas.
Oh, no. I'm saying, but you know, we probably ain't had no treetop around that side, though.
Yeah, it's some treetop niggas in the Bronx.
Oh, okay.
So listen, now people that's doing all the versus battles, right?
Uh-huh.
So, what you got, Brandy and Monica?
Uh-huh.
I want to see that shit. I want to see them bitches fight.
I do.
I want to see them like fight. I want to rip each other.
Nah, I got too much.
I'm talking about fat Brandy. Like when Brandy got thick, she's straight.
I never remember no thick Brandy. Hold on.
Y'all am I lying? Thick Brandy, yo, keep it tall.
Where's thick Brandy?
They thought she was pregnant a couple
And Brandy got thick.
Okay. See, I ain't see that.
Talking about like Beyonce thick.
Okay.
I wanted to see that Brandy and her like just tell each other like just get it. So alright, so listen, facts. Well, oil. Listen, so if you wanted to see like a battle, Niggas versus back. Some of these joints be trash and I can't tune in. Only reason why I didn't tune into the Erykah Badu and Jill Scott joint, they were singing each other's songs. I heard.
It was.
Yeah, I don't want to see Erykah Badu singing Jill Scott.
Nah. We don't want to see that now.
Yeah, like nah, sing your song.
Nah.
Who would you want to see with the versus battles?
Oh, okay. All Buck, a battle for R&B Virginia. Even though Chris Brown ain't really a Virginia nigga no more.
From Tappahannock.
He a California nigga now. But
you can claim both. He was born here. Tappahannock, wherever that's at.
Lived there and a lot of life here too. But anyway, I ain't gonna speak on it. But anyway, Chris Brown versus Trey Songz. I want to see that verse battle.
Who you think will take it?
My nigga Trey, of course. Shit.
Trey ain't fucking with Chris. You can say whatever you want, nigga. Chris Brown the GOAT.
No, hell no, never, nah. Trey really make R&B though, you know. Chris Brown make a little bit more pop. You know, he always
that pop shit be popping, nigga.
Yeah, they love it. I don't like it. I like Trey though. And battle the duos, Mobb Deep versus Clips. R.I.P. Prodigy.
Yeah, it's not fair because Prodigy ain't here, but nah. Like you
Nah, you said No Malice though. No Malice, you know.
Yeah, so it'll basically just be Havoc versus Pusha T.
Yeah, basically. But I want the group. I want they songs
Song
together.
song?
No, not
You
no
can't
solo
compare
shit.
Mobb Deep to fucking.
Yes, you can. What? I barely listen to Mobb Deep. I know I listen to Clips way more than I ever listen to Mobb Deep. So.
Moment of clarity. Can I keep it real?
What's up?
I only fuck with West Coast music my whole life because of the East Coast, West Coast shit. I listened to one Mobb Deep album. That shit was fire.
Which one was that?
How I'm gonna tell you how actually the real reason why I started listening to Mobb Deep. Cause probably when I was ignorant, I would have seen probably one of them niggas I probably would have popped on. But Prodigy started hooking up with the Outlaws. Like Tupac and Outlaws, he started hooking up with the Outlaws. They squashed the beef.
Okay, after Tupac passed away though.
Yeah, after Tupac passed away or whatever. So I was like, all right, it's cool. Let me see what these little niggas talking about. So I started listening to it. I think it was the one with Hell on Earth and Survival of the Fittest, all of that. I listened to that one.
Okay.
I dug it, but I'm going to put it to you like this. You can be too regional. I say this all the time. Them niggas is too New York.
Two Queens, huh?
Yeah, they're too Queens. Like, it's the same thing with Noriega.
CNN?
Yeah.
With him and Capone?
I can't stand them niggas.
What? Oh, nah. I would have did them two, too, but I don't think CNN got up there at Mobb Deep status, though.
Just like I can listen to certain stuff that's too regional, that after I play it, I have to pause and be like, yo, you know what he meant by this?
Yeah.
They be breaking it down.
They be like a lot of West Coast niggas for me. Like, they be like too goddamn West Coast for me. Like, I be like, damn, I don't know what he talking about sometimes and all that.
Yeah, East Coast the same way, but then I've been out here for a minute, so I understand a little more. So I get it, but still, I don't like it. And Clips, I met them, I don't like them niggas no.
Well, you don't like them, man. What you like?
I might have said it on an earlier episode, so listen, I was at military service, I met the nigga, bro. We was in front of, I remember like it was yesterday, we was in front of Subway, I met the Pusha T nigga. And I was like, listen, my nigga, I rap, let me rap for you. So I rap, bro, I rap for like 45 minutes for this nigga. He was like, that shit hard. Keep going. To the point where my throat was hurting. I'm rapping my ass off. I had to tell you, I told you this shit, right?
I think you might.
I almost bombed on this nigga. So after I was finished, he was like, yo, right now, we ain't got no label deal. We not signed. Took everything in me not to just break his jaw. I said, yo, bitch, you could have stopped me like 20 verses ago.
Oh, nigga,
you had me. I had to get a sweet tea.
It was all love. It was all love, though. At least you listen. At least you listen. How many niggas you know really gonna listen, though?
You add me on, though. You told me.
Keep going.
Yeah, add me on. Yeah, I'm slapping the count. I'm going off. I'm getting mad. I'm like, yeah. I'm in my shit.
Sometimes you gotta do that, though, to break out that fire.
Nah, listen, man, look, he was hype, he was amping me, and at the end, like, this nigga whole energy just went down. He was like, right now.
Because he knew it. He knew you was gonna feel a certain type way. But he had to tell you the truth. He was like, man, look, man, this nigga gonna be heartbroken. But I was so glad he done spit his heart out for me. Well, I might have to break this out right now.
Mike is still mad. Look at his face, bro.
Nah, listen. Like, listen. That's why, what's that shit called, Lambert's Point? That's why we could have stopped them Lambert's Point niggas from robbing you, but we sat there and watched it, nigga. Me and my nigga Philly.
Oh, what's that?
Lambert's Point by ODU.
No,
my nigga robbed you without a gun. You was a bitch. Listen, we're across the street. You know the.
Well, she's still my nigga. You ain't no bitch.
You ain't my nigga. Bro, listen. How a grown man How a grown man walk up on you? You have no gun. A nigga take. I think he had like a little coupe. We had to take. My nigga Philly. I'm gonna hit Philly up, and Philly gonna tell you, bro. We sat there. Why I was like, yo, I know this nigga Pusha gonna do something. You let the nigga take your car. You probably press charges too.
Look. Real talk though. I ain't never been robbed a day in my life, but
I have. It happens to the best of us. But you gotta have a gun.
No. But if somebody pull out a gun on me, they gonna have it. I don't think it's very, very, very little out there that is worth my life. So whatever the fuck I got, you.
It depends on you. If you sturdy, if you shaky Peter with it, I might take it from you. And it might get reversed. I'm gonna tell you, I'm gonna keep it tall, my nigga. I'll tell you about my.
What you mean by that? You might take it from him, might get reversed.
I might rob you. I might take the gun from you and rob you. But if you mean, I know when you mean business and when you playing around. I'm gonna tell you the funniest shit is funny now. Well, I knew it was a little nigga. You know, little niggas it's like, bro, you a little nigga. I will beat the hell out of you, bro. Listen, when the Jordans came on, the ones with the suitcase, the $200 ones, I'm fresh as hell with the iceberg outfit. It was around the time the Up in Smoke show happened, right? So boom, my nigga rest in peace. I ain't even gonna say your name. So listen, I used to go look at the homie car. So I used to look at the homie car and just be like, with the candy paint, nigga, that's gonna be me with the mustard and mayonnaise. Mustard and mayonnaise is the white walls with the yellow line around it with the triple gold datings. So I'm like, yo, I'm gonna have one of them. Then I just heard, ooh, them the Jordans that came in the box for $200? I'm like, yeah, nigga, what's up? So he was like, what size is it? Your size, nigga? Yo, get that shit up. He cocked the gun. I looked at him. I'm like, bro, I'm like, so look, it's primary to look away and then you still a nigga with all your might.
Yeah.
So I'm like, my nigga, bro, this nigga hit me so hard with the gun. That's how I got my chip too. And like you see right here was the stitches mark. So the nigga, bow, bust my whole mouth open. I'm like, my nigga, you got it. Here, take the chain. Go ahead, bro. You got it. Let me clean the shoes off for you. The next day I was gonna get shot. They didn't want to get shot. So I'm like, hey, yo, give me the shirt. I'm like, all right, well, you want the had the Bugs Bunny on shirt? Hey. Gave him the shirt, give me the pants, now you gotta shoot me. I'm not going back to the block naked, bro. Just go ahead and shoot me. Alright, he left. So listen, this happened, the Up in Smoke tour, I think, happened in June or July. So it's around the end of August. Listen, the whole hood is in the backyard. We having a cookout. So I described the nigga to him, and like, you know the wooden gates that open? So I open it, I'm like, bro, that's the nigga that robbed me right there. Bro, it was him and his mans, they going down the street with like two 10-speeds with the flat tires. We like 100 deep in the backyard. So niggas like, oh, we finna have fun. We told the one homies, yo, y'all go this way, so they run this way, we catch it this way. Remember the wiffle bats? The yellow joints? I had the fat wiffle bat. Listen, you left that block naked though. Bro, he still had the shoes on and they stink. They smell like doo-doo. Bro, listen, it looked like he had wore them joints every day in his life. And you know how ugly niggas tie their shoes too tight? And then when they tie it too tight, they scrunch the shoe up and make the toe bent up. He was one of them niggas, dirty niggas. So I took the shoes off his feet, tied him up, put him on the line. We stripped him naked, whooped him with the wiffle bat, got him up out of there. But still, it happens. Like, anybody get robbed. But it depends on, I ain't with the tough shit, bro. It can happen. Like, if you serious, you mean business, I feel like you gonna kill me, I'm gonna give it up. If you coming on some shaky Peter shit, I mean business.
Real talk though, there's a nigga kind of that hang out with Pusha that I heard was getting robbed a lot, but he put his foot down with one situation. I ain't gonna speak about it though.
It happens to niggas, bro. Like, listen, Waka Flocka. They was beating Waka Flocka up, doing all type of.
What you talking about? When?
The rapper, Waka Flocka.
No, when he was in Atlanta or before he got like big and shit?
Nah, he was big already. Like when he first started coming out with them, you can go YouTube it. He was getting beat up. Niggas was running down on him. Matter of fact, you remember the video when they ran down on him and Gucci? And the crib niggas was like, Gucci, you cool. We ain't gonna mess with you, Gucci. But Waka, da-da-da. This what happened. Waka Flocka went out there with them blood niggas. They said, nigga, you representing this, you about to be representing tough. They said, yo, we not playing with you. The next nigga play with you, get down. I think like the next time the nigga played with him, how'd you Waka Flocka like 6'6", 6'8" or something like that?
Big ass nigga.
Bro, he punished this nigga in the skating ring. Punished him, beat him from the concession stand all the way to the bowling alley. So it can happen, bro. with a burner. But when somebody rob you without a gun, that's called the strong arm.
Strong arm robbery.
You will never see nobody on earth strong arm. If you got the blick, you're not robbing me with a knife, none of that. You just asked for a fight. Now we gonna be tussling and fighting. If you got the blicky, if you got a 22, you're not robbing me. You got a 25 or a 38, you're not robbing me. If you got a 40, something like that. If you got something that's gonna end me, all right.
I'm gonna keep one.
22 bullets bouncing around.
If you got
who you know got killed by 22?
If you got a brush to my back, you gonna get everything, boy. I got a son.
You gotta realize he a different nigga. If you got a 22, you ain't gonna like, okay, but you're not normal.
Just like, but I'm gonna tell you like
you gonna get it. You gonna get on me, but you ain't gonna strong on me though. You ain't gonna strong unless y'all deep. Now you got a deep and shit, and I'm a little okay. Okay, go ahead. Y'all, that's the type of shit y'all over now.
I'm gonna tell you the pros and the cons of that. One of the cons is, rest in peace, that's what happened to my nigga Pop. When you have a gun on you, if somebody's not playing with you, it's called the drop. When somebody got the drop on you, you can have an AK-47 in your pants, champ. And he can have a 45. He got the 45 pointing at you, don't reach for the AK. That's what happened, bro. When they laid them niggas down, from what I heard, when they pointed the gun, the one big nigga jumped to his knees, he ain't want no sauce. Yo, put his hand, cooperating. The rest of them niggas, yo, we cooperating. Pop wasn't cooperating. So Pop went and tried to pull the gun. They shot him in his hand, shot him in his groin, shot him in his arm, shot him in the back of the head twice. Listen, Pop was playing with niggas that wasn't playing with him. So I put that out there too, bro. Just because you got a gun or another nigga got a gun, if he got the drop on you, give it up. Because you can tell when somebody, if a nigga holding a gun like this, don't do it, bro. He know how to shoot. A nigga doing some stupid shit or some shaky Peter, if he about to shoot you like he LAPD or go for PD.
I ain't doing no Steven Seagal gun tech now, nigga. You got one on.
Any nigga who doing some shit like this or like this, come on, bro, you be at the range.
You got it, boy. You got it, boy. I ain't fucking with it.
Yeah, it's sometimes it's cool to not be tough and give it up. I'm gonna put it to you like this: if I'm with a female, I'm not gonna put nobody else's life in danger.
Yeah, I feel you.
Et cetera, et cetera. Like, if you catch me out with my kids, something, you wouldn't want to do that. But if you catch me out with my kid, catch me out with my girl, something, because it wouldn't be me, they're gonna be the liability. I'm gonna be thinking about, I know how to handle, even if I be like, oh, this nigga shaky, he got the automatic, he don't know if I grab the slide, ain't nothing gonna come out. And I'm gonna grab the slide with the left so I can hit you with the right. He don't even know if he got the revolver. I know how to grab the butt so the bullet can't come out, you can't shoot. I can get wrist control, but if one of them, I'm thinking like, oh, they might scream or they might. You gotta pick and choose your battles.
Yeah.
Some battles just give up, bro.
Yeah.
Like Pac, if that would have happened, he would have caused himself a lot less. Sometimes you don't want to give up that. To the point, I do believe this though. The niggas didn't come to rob him.
They came to kill him, right?
They came to kill him.
Robbery.
They didn't even take all his jewelry, bro.
I think the same thing though, bro. I thought that was a hit too. Like, come on. That's real.
Them niggas shot so accurately that when they shot him in the back of the head, both bullets went in the same spot.
In the same hole.
And that nigga got a hard head to get shot in the back of the head point blank twice.
You gotta that's an accurate ass shot. To make your shots like that, what they call them close groupings.
Bro, when you reach for the gun and I shoot you through your hand, every shot was, bro, it was on point. From what I heard, the niggas was in some army fatigues, and when he reached, a nigga said, gun. Who says that? Police. Nigga, you like when niggas using short sentences, that's how you know a nigga's a bank robber. He's a police. He's something that's so like he was in the military. Niggas who use less words, gun, floor, hands up. Niggas who use short, they're not playing with you. Yeah. Like when you coming out, oh, gun. All right, shit. Nigga, you got a gun. Nigga, you play. Okay, y'all got a gun. You give me some wiggle room. God, niggas was army fatigues, dressed like some dirty niggas. God, hands up, floor, necklace. They using one word commands. The same thing. Money, bag, floor. drop. They using stuff like that. They not playing with you, bro. They do this. This is their profession. People don't believe it's professional criminals.
Yeah.
You got niggas who wake up. This is what they do.
Yeah.
They eat Raisin Bran and then they go rob banks. They go rob niggas at the liquor store.
Or plotting on robbing shit and stuff. Yeah.
Facts is all the way planned out, and that was planned out because they caught them walking in. Lay them down. Get on your knees. You usually niggas who scared, they don't think, they let everybody stand up. Niggas be reaching in their code, and when niggas tell you to get on your knees, interlock your hands like the police.
Oh yeah.
So when people was moving like that, give it up. You either gonna pay them or pay the doctor. Your choice. Or you gonna pay the funeral man.
I ain't fucking with it.
Factory.
Don't rob me.
You
Please.
can always get it back, bro. You can't get your life back. So, we learned today to keep it fake.
Keep it fake.
Factory. There's nothing wrong with keeping it
That ain't
fake.
keeping it fake though. If I give it up when you robbing me, dog. Yeah, I'm not fighting no nigga with no gun. I'm gonna let it 100. I'm gonna keep it 100. You got it.
Yeah, I mean, you just gotta know you, man. Know you, know your lane. Listen, I respect this. I respect people for being themselves. You a nerd, be a nerd. Like, for real, if you're a gangster, I really don't want you around me, my nigga.
Well,
You
you
feel me?
said that anyway.
Because it's like this. I put it to you like this. Whatever comes with you, I'm attached to it. I have to go. Like people who hang around gang members and gangsters, when shit go down, you're obligated. It ain't no, nah, I'm not Crip, nah, I'm not Blood,
Yeah.
nah, I'm not from this hood. What you with them for? Okay, so the niggas who robbed the rapping nigga who was in the car, bro, you didn't know?
Oh, yeah.
Come on, bro. That's how that kind of supposed to have went like that.
Bro, niggas knew. Them niggas shot a video about that shit. Niggas knew. But I ain't gonna speak about it.
And if you
ain't
didn't
that ain't my
know, if you
business.
didn't know that's how it's supposed to, like, listen. To the point, if you going out here, you doing whatever, and I'm with you, and I'm faced with the same, fuck it. I done been with the homie, bro. This nigga was doing so much dirt. Them niggas came. Bro, he was robbing everything they came. I'm a young boy at the time. I'm like 13. When they came with choppers to tie niggas up. They get it up. I'm in shock, like, what the hell you been into? They looked in my eyes, and I'm like, oh, shorty, you good. Go ahead. I ran home. I'm talking about, I felt my soul leave my body. I was running so fast. They had mercy on him. They didn't kill him, but I realized that in there, I started talk. You gotta talk to your people.
Yeah.
Like, bro, what did you into? Why was they on you like that?
Yeah.
Oh, you did this, you did that. I'm not knowing. So you could be hanging with somebody, bro. If a girl is a good girl and she hanging with a whore every day, ain't nobody gonna be like, oh nah, but she a good girl though. Nah, there's some whores. We on that. Yo, you know her buddy gonna go because why she hanging with her? If you hanging with a thief, everywhere you go, this nigga stealing. I know he in Walmart. Nigga stole about 5 games. Now you was stealing nigga too. Saying, yo, Birds, I don't want that type of energy in my space.
I feel you.
I want money, wealth, entrepreneur. That's why I hang with you.
Yeah.
Own
I'm a wealthy ass nigga one day. One of these days I'm gonna be.
factory.
Yeah.
Like, niggas, we investing in us. Even us doing this. Niggas can be out doing stupid shit. Even my old friends, stop hitting my line, my nigga. I'm not cool with you no more.
I'm not cool with
You know what it is. You're not gonna do nothing. Check out how you watch the video you like, you say whatever. I'm not, no. That nigga dead. The old Mike dead. Fuck out of here. I'm not your friend. Check out how you want, bro.
No.
I'm not into good. Nigga, look, niggas are trying to impress you.
Let me not start.
Yo, I started that. Bro, I don't care. Listen. Look, this nigga, I'm gonna call you out. Garcia. My nigga, I told my
I remember the story about you guys.
Bro, this is the funniest shit in the world, my nigga. This one I realized everybody wasn't built, and we're gonna end it on this. So, the nigga Garcia, right? I'm thinking like, this is my nigga. We go to the club one night. And the club just shut down because they in there fighting. I'm telling him, I'm like, hey bro, stay with us, we got you. Da-da-da. The nigga walked back there, was talking to his mama. So the homies from Ohio like, yo, ain't it your man back there getting stomped out? So I run, the niggas hopped in the car, so I felt responsible. So I'm like, hey bro, listen, the next day, I'm like, yo, take me where them niggas live at. So I go, boom, knock one nigga out, boom, knock his mans out, but I hurt my hand. We leave. So we in the park, and I'm like, bro, my hand messed up. Like, I think I broke dude thing, my hand messed up. Like, oh, might put it down. I'm like, bro, I'm about to go to the hospital. I'm about to go. I go upstairs, nigga come to my window, yo, bring the Mac. I'm like, oh, so I'm out the shower. I bring the Mac, run to the bottom steps. My man Brandon like, listen, go back in the house. Save my life. I'm like, what? He's like, go back in the house. I go back in the house. These niggas was sliding through with avalanche trucks, like 20 niggas standing up in the back. All them niggas had AR-15s, AKs, all of that. Just like 10 trucks deep. So everybody's scattering. His mom and pops was from Detroit, and they was real niggas. I guess they came over to where he lived at. His mom's came out with 2 knives. His pops used to work at UPS and came out with a shotgun. The police seen it, called the police. The niggas flee. You know what this nigga said? Yo, the nigga who started the shit live right here. The nigga on papers right now. He told him I went to his school, lying. Bro, that nigga told so much information I'm not knowing, right? Nigga told everything. I'm thinking he get out like we get out. He Tekashi me hard.
He Tekashi.
Bro, all they had to do was come to my house, get me, and violate me. So listen, later on, like some days later, I'm telling my niggas like, oh, they slide like that, nigga, we gonna slide back. Nigga, we playing freeze tag, we gonna shoot something up. Bro, his mother caught me. Your mother ain't gonna lie on you. He said, you know why I call Big Mike, come in here, holler at you. She was like, listen, my kid's not built like that, especially like them. I don't know what they told you, they lying. They not from Detroit. They not from no hood. They been in the suburbs their whole life. Me and my husband work hard. They out here woo woo. She was like, matter of fact, the nigga told on you. The nigga told on you in front of us. Told where you live at. Told how old you is. Told this. Told you was on papers. I'm like, what? I'm looking like, this is mom's telling me this, and I knew this lady wasn't lying on this man. Afterwards, I started saying, listen, guys, here, we gonna handle this, right? You stay out of it. I'm not rocking with you no more. I went and got my niggas who went over there. Listen, old boy to put the police in there. Don't involve him. We can do what y'all. We can play gun tag if that's what you want. You want to get out, we can get out. Niggas was like, nah, we respect your handle. Dapped it up. We deaded the beef. Yeah. Afterwards, this nigga kept. I'm like, bro, I'm not cool with you. Then he would call me. Yo, I'm out here getting money. Why you trying to impress me? You a snitch. You a liar. Come on, bro. You trying to put me under the jail. There's nothing you can tell me. You're trying to be something you're not, bro. Be yourself. Bro, when the nigga mama told me he told, your mama ain't
gonna lie to you, dog.
Your mama called you a soft ass bitch. She said, bro, this motherfucker's soft. He been in the suburbs his whole life. And he was a little dirty nigga. I left the nigga in my crib one day. He left an ass ring around the toilet seat. Nasty nigga. You filthy. That's why I don't rock with you no more, bro. It's one of them things. It is what it is, bro. You gotta be you.
Damn, Garcia.
Garcia, you a filthy nigga. And your little brother, little Mike, was my nigga. You was a weirdo. So always try to impress me. No. Be yourself. I'm not with no. I'm squaring up, my nigga. I'm wearing glasses. It's button-ups all year long. No white tees. None of that.
Yo, why when I see the nigga on the ride, right, back in the day, it was a cool ass nigga, you know, we was looking hood, same attire we was having back in the day, you know, jeans, white t-shirt type shit. This nigga was on the run though. I just seen this, I didn't recognize him at first, but this nigga had a choker on, a long ass black leather jacket, it was hot as a bitch, all black pants and shit. I said, nigga, what's going on? You know, cause last time I talked to bro was talking about, yeah, you know, we was talking pro-black and all that shit. So
he dressed like a white boy.
Yeah, he said, yeah, bro, don't talk about it, but I'm on the run right now. I said, damn, nigga turned that shit he turned him into a whole goth though, man. I said, damn.
You gotta do what you gotta do.
Can it be me?
This is what a lot of people understand. People are programmed to police a uniform. Like we keep it solid. I'm gonna take you deep into niggerdom, what people don't know. why niggas on the West Coast really rock khakis? Because they wanted to look like janitors. They wanted to look like workers. Why niggas rock flannels and lumberjacks? They wanted to look like they was doing construction work. That's why niggas was rocking Levi 501s and work boots. That's why niggas in New York was rocking Timberlands. Because they didn't want to look like they was on the block slinging rock. When niggas is rocking Gucci, Versace, and you look like you getting gold chains and money, you putting a headlight on your, arrest me. Please. If you like, you going to work while niggas was rocking you know how niggas rocking overalls? Niggas was rocking overalls. They looked like they was going to the shipyard. Niggas used to have a whole pack on them. Niggas would have what? That's why. So, because they looking like, niggas gonna walk right past. I mean, that's a working man. Leave him alone. That's real G them. Y'all don't know, bro. Y'all just getting in. You don't know why niggas really do what they do.
Yeah.
Niggas, y'all trying to be something. Niggas is doing it for a sense of survival. Because niggas was felons and really couldn't get a job. At a certain time, they wasn't really even giving black people jobs.
Yeah.
So niggas was like, yo, this is what I gotta go out here to do. I'm gonna try to be the smartest at it. Y'all niggas try to get on Instagram. Oh, I'm out here getting money, y'all. I got the dope, y'all. I got the gun, y'all. Case number 998, we like to go to his Instagram. If you see Mr. Tyrone has a 45 caliber weapon, the same weapon that was used inside the robbery on May 15th, 2020. If you see the money, the dollar bills right here, where he was selling cocaine, one of the officers, you can see the serial number. Let's zoom in, Your Honor. You see the serial numbers, one of the same serial numbers was given to him by an officer or undercover. You stupid, nigga. You putting all your business. I don't put shit on Instagram, Facebook. I don't even put when I'm happy. I don't put when I'm doing good. I don't put what I got of shit. I don't put what I eat. I don't put I love you. I don't put I like you. I don't put nothing. My business is my business. Don't say a word. You feel me? If you keep the mindset like the people, niggas really hate you. Niggas I hate you for no reason.
Yeah. I was hating on from being the brokest, poorest nigga in the school at one point in time.
Facts.
But all
niggas want your poor spot. Niggas want his poor spot. I want to be the poorest nigga.
Niggas was mad. I was in the projects or some shit. Well, I was like, what the fuck? So they gonna hate you.
They hate you for anything, bro.
Either way.
So listen, we like to encourage y'all to keep it fake out there, man. There's been another episode. This episode.
Don't keep it fake, but
keep it
real
fake,
with yourself. Keep it real with yourself, though. So
keep it real with yourself to a point. Know you. Don't try to portray nothing you're not, bro. That's keeping it real. I keep it real. Like, listen, I don't want no parts of that, bro. I'm not into that. I ain't with none of that. Listen, I'm chilling. I'm in the crib playing 2K, thinking of a master plan. I'm looking up videos on how to be an entrepreneur. That's what I'm on. I don't want no bitches. I don't want no cocaine. I don't want no weed. I don't want no liquor. I do got some liquor. I want a little liquor. That's cool. But I don't even drink like that, though. I'm not even fronting. Niggas, every day I pour. I'm lying. I don't drink like that. This cranberry juice. It's good for you. I might mix it with a little something, but that's my own business. I only do it once a week. Don't judge me. I'm not on trial. So listen. It's episode 16, 17?
who knows?
Fuck it, just keep tuning in, my nigga. Hopefully y'all like the content.
Subscribe.
Yo, hey, look, negative, yo, show me something negative, bro, because everything been positive. Fuck y'all. Y'all don't like me for real. Tell me what I'm doing wrong, bro.
Yeah.
Like, I don't like keep a whole bunch of fucking likes buttons and shit.
I do, though.
That shit's fake, my nigga.
I like it, though. You know what I'm saying? Give me a couple compliments in the comments, though, especially if you're a nice little young lady.
Because I be looking back and be seeing where I be fucking up, bro.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, go ahead.
I be looking back and be saying, I be saying when you be fucking up too.
Yeah, I be fucking up a lot, though.
Y'all niggas don't even get y'all niggas fake as hell. Y'all don't fuck with us for real, bro. Suck my dick. Hey, yo, fuck out of here. Y'all not the real, for real. Nigga, y'all subscribe for nothing. Y'all don't even leave bad comments. Yo, my real niggas I really show the show to, them niggas give me constructive criticism and I try it. Shout out my nigga Freeze Love. Nigga was like, yo, you gotta look more comfortable. Woo, woo. I respect that. Yeah. Tell me what I'm fucking up, because I was fucking up at first.
Yeah, I know.
First, we was type of topic.
No, I'll be all over the place.
Facts, we didn't look at the
like
camera.
Like a Busta Rhymes video out this bitch, you know what I'm saying?
Y'all not our friends.
I'm trying to keep my composure, though. You know what I'm saying? But no. Shout out to everybody that done supported us. You know, leave some comments. Good, bad about bro.
Leave bad comments, bro. I only want to hear your good comments.
Don't hurt my motherfucking feelings. I'm a delicate flower over here, motherfucker. Don't hurt my motherfucking feelings.
Listen.
Nah.
Anything, even if you know me beyond this, listen, I'm not on none of that. Say what you want. I don't care. Please, I invite that. You can threaten me. You can do whatever. Talk, yo, I don't like his hairline. Fuck him. Yo, please, I love it. I'm going to fix my hairline for you. We for the people.
We supposed to be.
I'm not gonna get angry. This nigga will get angry. Like, he be getting angry in the comments. I tell him, bro, chill. We not on that. Let them niggas talk. This nigga was snapping one day.
Hell nah, nigga.
Do I invite that nigga up to the show? Let me invite that nigga up to the show.
I'm a communist nigga. Nigga, we gonna do it one-on-one, nigga. I'll take that, nigga. You gonna talk some crazy about me.
Listen, if it had to happen, it had to happen. I don't want it, though. Bro, that was my left. My right hand nigga, I don't want it. If you bring it, I'm gonna give it to you how you want it. I don't want it. So don't bring it. Don't come up to the show. I don't want no type of problems with you. Give me your negative feedback. That's all I want. Give me a negative feedback. I'm not your friend. Alright? You not mine. You definitely not mine. You gave me no negative feedback. All them fucking likes and shit. All them views. Fuck y'all.
This has been another episode.
This has been another episode, man. Stop tuning in if you ain't do the right thing, bitch. Nothing to lose. I'm tired of that nigga, bro. You don't be leaving no negative comments. Hey, yo, shout out to the nigga who said we look like any, meeny, miny, mo. That was a good joke, my nigga.
No,
man. Yeah, it was. I don't want to fight you, bro. Listen. Yo, you the type of nigga I have on the show. I can take a joke, my nigga. I'm a man. I'm not going to punch you in your mouth because of that shit.
Nigga, I'm not
gonna let him punch you in the mouth.
I'm not gonna punch you in the mouth because of that either, though. But
yeah,
goddamn, that was a cornball ass comment.
That
though.
shit was
Let
funny.
Let me see what you look like.
Bro, we look like anybody,
Nah, nigga, that nigga look like Pookie who said that shit.
Was that y'all when y'all was with
Yeah, we was with bro. We look like itty-bitty body.
Hell nah.
You a funny nigga, bro. Yo, the nigga who be stuttering a funny nigga too.
Oh,
Yo, shout out to my nigga.
Nah, I got respect for him though.
That nigga terrible. Yo, listen. Wherever you, I think he is in like, where he at? Mexico, Colorado? He's somewhere. You in Texas?
My nigga in his cats, man.
Reach out to me, bro.
Shout out to him.
This summer we might be coming to Texas. I gotta link up with you.
Oh, I gotta go to Texas too. I got fans out there.
Let's we gonna make it a go.
Get it.
Listen, we gonna come out there and rock with you, bro. You the funniest nigga. I took your whole style. Yes, nigga, that belongs to me. I digress. I took your shit. You my man. You didn't do shit about it. Look, we started off, bro. Nothing to lose. Peace.